Very good morning, students. Today we are going to see few of the problems with respect to inverted YouTube manometer. So in the previous video we have derived the inverted YouTube manometer derivation. Now we will go to see some of the problems. Okay, so this is one such problem. Here water is flowing through two different pipes to which an inverted differential manometer having an oil of specific gravity 0.8 is connected. The pressure head in pipe A is 2 meter of water. Find the pressure in the pipe B for the manometer readings as shown. So in this problem also they have given you directly the figure. Okay, so here what is that? It is an inverted U-tube manometer. So in case of inverted U-tube manometer, they have given the height here in the left limb and the height in the right limb with respect to mercury as well as with respect to water is also given. So what is the details first they have given? First we will write it out. Okay, so what are the given details? So specific gravity of water we know it is in both the limbs it is same. So it is, let it be rho 1, it is 1000 kg per meter cube. So we are not concerned with this. Okay, so PA and PB. So they asked you to find out what is the pressure in the pipe B. Then what happens to the pressure in the pipe A? So for that they have given you a clue, that is the pressure head in pipe A is 2 meter of water. So what is the pressure formula usually? Pressure formula is rho into G into H. Am I right? So what is this H? This H is said to be the pressure head. We have seen in the derivation. Okay. So here with respect to PA they have given you the H. So from this, the H is given here, that is 2 meter of water. So from this we will be able to find out PA. Am I right? So what is PA, that is pressure at A is? This H is because of water. Am I right? So here rho is density of water is 1000 into G is 9.81 into H is 2 meter of mercury. Am I right here? So we have given this. So from this we will be able to find out what is PA. So PA is equal to rho into G into H. So 1000 into 9.81 into 2 meters. So just I am removing this meters just to have only the values. So what is the answer we get here? It is 19,620 Newton per meter square. Am I right? So this is the pressure at A. So pressure at A is known, it is 19,620 Newton per meter square. Now what else we have to find out? We know what is H1, that is the height of the pressure liquid in the left limb. So H1 equal to 30 centimeters. Please convert into meters. It is 30 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meters. Okay, and similarly H2. H2 is what is it? 10 centimeter. It is 10 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meters. Okay, and similarly what is H? H is the height of the mercury. It is 12 centimeter. That is 12 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. And one specific thing is I have to say here. This is not made of mercury. This is made up of oil of specific gravity. Usually, other than mercury, we can have oil also. Okay, but that specific gravity of such liquid should be greater than the specific gravity of the liquid whose pressure is to be measured. Already we have discussed this. Okay, so here they have given you the oil of the specific gravity 0.8. It's not mercury. Okay, so what is that? This is the height of your oil, and similarly the specific gravity of oil is given as 0.8. So automatically the rho naught, that is the oil of your density of your oil, is 0.8 into 1000. It is specific gravity into density of the standard fluid. So it is 800 kg per meter cube. So we have known all these things. So we have to first formulate the equation. So how will you formulate the equation? I will just rub it off here. So we are going to find out what is the pressure on the left limb and what is the pressure on the right limb. Okay, then and with respect to the datum line, we are going to equate this pressure on the left limb is equal to pressure on the right limb. Okay, so here pressure on the left limb will be equal to, what is the pressure intensity in the left limb? We know here, this is your PA. So the PA is already, we have got the value. So PA, and this is minus because it is a inverted U-tube manometer. Okay, and the pressure because of this height of the water, it is rho GH. Okay, minus rho into G into H is I am converting that into meters. So 30 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meters. Okay. So these are the two pressures on the left limb. So what is the pressure on the right limb? So pressure in the right limb is, here we have two liquids. One is PB minus that liquid. Because of this liquid we have a pressure and that liquid is also water. So rho into G into 10 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Why this 10 into the power of minus 2? We have convert that into meters. Okay. Into plus, sorry, it is minus, it is inverted U tube manometer and because of mercury. What, it's not mercury, it is of oil. So oil specific gravity is how much? 0.8. So what is rho naught? Rho naught into G into H. H is 12 centimeters. I am converting into meters. It is 12 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meters. Okay, so just I am going to substitute the value here. We know the value of PA. Just now we have found out 19,620 minus rho is the density of water, so 1000. G is 9.81 into 30 into 10 to the power of minus 2. So this is on the left hand side. So when you come to the right hand side, PB is unknown. Minus rho is 1000 into G is 9.81 into 10 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Okay, minus rho naught is, rho naught we have found out it is 800 kg per meter cube. Say 800 into 9.81 into 12 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Okay, so what is that? So what is our concept? At equilibrium or at the datum line XX, pressure in left limb is equal to pressure in right limb. Am I right? So pressure in left limb is equal to pressure in right limb. So just you check it out once. What are the pressures you have included in left limb? One is PA and other one is because of this liquid level. Okay, in pressure in the right limb will be PB, and because of the pressure of this kite, of water, because of that what is the pressure is coming. Then this kite of mercury, what is the pressure is being coming. Okay, so totally we have got 3 equations on the right hand side and 2 equations on the left hand side. Okay, so just we are equating it up. 19,620 minus 1000 into 9.81 into 30 into 10 to the power of minus 2 is equal to PB minus 1000 into 9.81 into 10 into the power of 10 minus 2 minus 800 into 9.81 into 12 into 10 to the power of minus 2. That is, I am equating equation number 1 and 2. Okay, now you solve this equation. So in that case, you will be able to find out what is the pressure at B. Okay, so when you solve this equation, equating the two pressures we have done, we have solved this. First we have to solve it to this side. So we are getting 16677, that is equal to PB minus, so we are solving this side, it is 1922.76. Okay, so we have got the two equations. Okay, so what is it? Now we are going to solve this equation. So you will be getting the PB value as 18,599.76 Newton per meter square. So this is the value of PB. But if you want to, here we have to convert this PB in terms of centimeter square. Am I right? So here it will be PB is equal to 1.8599, okay, Newton per centimeter square. So how we are converted? Already we know this conversion. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Okay. So here what we are doing it up? Divide by 1 meter square means it is 100 into 100. So 10,000 centimeter square. Okay. So divide by 4 zeros. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zeros. If you after that, if you are keeping the dot, you will get the value of the pressure at B. Is it clear, guys? So this is a very simple problem. But what is that is, they have given you a small twist here. What is that? Instead of giving the pressure at A directly, they have given that, what is that? It is a pressure head they have given. So pressure head, usually it will be represented by Z or H. Okay, from that we will be able to find out what is the pressure. So we have to understand the question properly, then we have to do with that. Okay, guys. So now we will go for the next problem. Yes, guys. So now we are going to see the second problem. So here also the figure is given in the problem. So it is an inverted differential manometer that is connected to the two pipes A and B which convey water. Okay, so it's going to convey only the water here. Okay, the fluid in the manometer is oil. So this is not a mercury and this is your oil which is of specific gravity of 0.8. Okay, so the specific gravity of this oil is also given 0.8. For the manometer reading shown, find the difference between A and B. So this here they have given here the inverted YouTube manometer. They have asked you to find out the difference PB minus PA. Okay, so here what we have to do it is first we will write out the details here. So we know this height is H1. Okay, so let it H1 is 30 centimeter. Convert into meters, it is 0.3 meters. Am I right? So what is H2? H2 is also once again 30 centimeters. So H2 is 30 centimeters, that is also 0.3 meters. But we don't know the level of this mercury. Am I right? So how to find it out this? We know the total height, we know that this height. So this difference in level of mercury we will be able to find it out. Okay. So what is H is? Total height is 30 plus 20. Okay. Minus 30. 30 is this height. Clear? From the total height, we are subtracting this height. So H is equal to, this will get cancelled. It is 20 centimeters or we can say it is 0.2 meters. Okay, so these two pipes are filled only with that of the water, while this pipe is filled with the specific gravity of your oil. Okay, so S1 now, what is that? S1 will be, rho 1 we can get it directly because it is of water. We will get rho 1 is 1000. And rho 2 is also 1000. So that is not a problem. Only with this rho 0 we have to find out, that is your oil, specific gravity of oil into 1000. That is your density of oil. Am I right? So specific gravity of the oil is 0.8 into 1000. So it is 800 kg per meter cube. So we have got this. What are all the equations? We have got it up. Now what we have to do is we have to find out the pressure difference between these two. So how will you do? First we have to write the equation for the pressure in the left limb. Then we have to write the equation for the pressure in the right limb. Okay. So pressure in or pressure intensity in left limb. So what is the pressure intensity in left limb? While we do this inverted manometers, we have to be very careful that we should not give positive sign. Okay, so we have to give only the negative sign. So here what is the pressure? This pressure is unknown. We let it be PA. This pressure is also unknown. So from the left hand side, what are the two pressures we have? One is this PA and other one is because of this liquid height. So it is PA minus rho GH. So rho is for water, just I am giving you rho G into H is 30 centimeter. So it is 0.3 meters. So I am writing here PA is unknown minus rho is 1000 since it is water. G is 9.81 into 0.3. So let it be this equation number 1. Okay. Now we are going to find out the equation number 2. That is your pressure intensity in left limb is over. So here we have pressure intensity in right limb. So what is the equation we get here? We have here three different things. One is the pressure of this pipe, that is PB, let it be here, minus pressure of this liquid for the height of 30 centimeter. This liquid is water. So I am directly giving here 1000 into 9.81 into height is 0.3 minus, it is not plus in all these cases because it is a inverted YouTube manometer. So now next this height we have found out just now, it is 20 centimeter, that is 0.2 meters. Okay, that is of your oil. So minus, what is the specific gravity of oil? 0.8 and density is 800. So I am writing directly density 800 into 9.81 into 0.2. Okay, so what is now your thing is you have to find out what is the at XX level. What is the pressure intensity in left limb will be equal to the pressure on the right limb. Am I right? So just equate this to, so PA minus 1000 into 9.81 into 0.3 is equal to PB minus 1000 into 9.81 into 0.3 minus 800 into 9.81 into 0.2. Is it clear? So now what we are doing it up, we are going to shift it to this side. Okay, so we can bring it either to this side or to that side. Now if this solving this, so PA minus, when you solve this you will get 2943. That is equal to PB minus 4512.6. Okay, now we got to find out what is the pressure difference. So I am bringing this to that side. So PB minus PA is equal to 4512.6 minus 2943. So what is the value of PB minus PA? So this is 1569.6 Newton per meter square. Clear guys? So here we have found out what is the pressure difference between the two pipes. Okay, so only thing is here what is the small change they have given? They have not given you the height of the mercury. Okay, so they have given you the full height and the height of the water in a right lane pump. So that by using this we will be able to find out what is the height of in the mercury. Okay, so this is a small change that has been given in the problem. So guys, we will go for the next problem now. Okay guys, so here we are having the next problem. So find out the differential reading H of an inverted U-tube manometer. So they have given here once again the inverted U-tube manometer. They have to find out the differential reading H. Okay, it is not asked the pressure difference. So that contains an oil of specific gravity 0.9 as a manometric fluid. So here the manometric fluid is not mercury, it is only the oil. Okay, so here oil of specific gravity of 0.7. So this is your oil of specific gravity of 0.7. And it is connected between the pipes A and B as shown. So they have given you the figure also. Conveying the liquids of specific gravities. Specific gravity of this liquid is 1.2. That is A and B na. So A pipe is 1.2 and B pipe is 1. So this is the specific gravity of the pipe S1 and S2. Okay, and they are immiscible. Immiscible means they will not mingle with the other liquid. So it will not mix with this liquid. So it may be like oil which will not mix with water. Am I right? So that we have this. Pipes A and B are located at the same level. See here, this pipe A and B are located at the same level. And assume the pressure at A and B is also equal. So pressure at A will be also be equal to the pressure at the B. Okay, so that from this we will be able to find out easily what is the value of H, because otherwise we will be having three unknowns. One is PA, another one is PB, another one is H. But in order to solve that, what they have given you here, the pressure at A is equal to the pressure at the B. That's why we have to read the question first, we have to understand it, then we have to start doing the problem. Okay, so that is given. And what are the other things they have given you? They have given you the specific gravity of this pipe, or what is it at A. So automatically we know the density. Density is equal to 1.2 into 1000. So by this time you might have been well versed with how to find out the density. So this is kg per meter cube. Similarly, I want to know what is S2. S2 value is only 1. So what is that? Rho 2 is 1 into 1000 kg per meter cube. Similarly, the specific gravity of the oil, say let it be oil. So specific gravity of the oil is 0.7. So what is the density of oil? It is 0.7 into 1000 kg per meter cube. So that is known. Okay. So what is the height of the liquid in the limbs, we have to know. Okay. So in the left limb, this liquid will be like H1 is 30 centimeters. H is unknown. Am I right? So H is unknown here. So what is it in the right limb? What is this? This height we have to find out now. What is this height? So this is H plus 30 centimeters. So I am bringing that in terms of meters, H plus 0.3. Okay. So what is that? H2 is H plus 0.3. Okay, so we have got all the values here. Now our equation, our thing is to write the equation. So we have to find out the equation for the pressure intensity in the left limb and what is the pressure intensity in the right limb. So we have seen so many problems. From this you will be easily able to understand, and by the time now you will be able to easily solve this problems. Okay, so you will be able to easily formulate these equations. Now here, what is the pressure on the left limb? So pressure in the left limb will be, this is once again, remember this is a inverted YouTube manometer. Okay, so here you have pipe A, so that is PA, it is unknown, minus. Okay, this height, it is a value of rho 1 G into 0.3, because 30 centimeter is converted into meters, it is 0.3. Okay, so it is 0.3 meters. Now minus, this height is of your specific gravity of oil. So that is, we know rho 0 into G into H, because the H is unknown here. So substitute these values. PA is as usual unknown, minus rho 1 is, we have found out what is the value of rho 1. It is 1.2 into 1000 into G is 9.81 into 0.3, minus rho naught is, what is rho naught? That also we have found out. It is 0.7 into 1000 into 9.81 into H. So this is your equation number 1. Now we have to find out what is the pressure on the right limb. So in the pressure on the right limb, what is that is? PB, that is also an unknown here. Okay, though we have given us PA is equal to PB, PB is as of now it is unknown, and here we have one more liquid to this level. So what is the height of this liquid? It is H plus 0.3. So we don't have any other thing. So PB minus rho 2. Rho 2 is, just I am writing here, rho 2 G into height is H plus 0.3. So just I am writing PB minus rho 2 is, what is the value of rho 2 we have found out? It is 1 into 1000. So 1 into 1000 into 9.81. It is acceleration due to gravity into H plus 0.3. So this is equation number 2. So at equilibrium, what happens? The pressure will be in the horizontal will be equal and opposite. So what do you say it is at XX or at datum line, whatever may be that, pressure in the left limb will be equal to right limb. So I am just giving you in short form, left hand side is equal to right hand side, or we can say equation 1 is equal to equation 2. So just equate this, PA minus 1.2 into 1000 into 9.81 into 0.3 minus 0.7 into 1000 into 9.81 into H, that is equal to PB, that is the pressure in the right limb. PB minus 1 into 1000 into 9.81 into H plus 0.3. Am I right? So here what is that is, you bring it everything towards the one side, or what we can say it is PA will be equal to PB, that is already given in your problem. What is given? The pressure at both the pipes are equal. So we are neglecting these two terms. It's very easy now. So now what we are doing it, divide by 1000 into 9.81 on both the sides, because it's available everywhere. So 1000 into 9.1, 1000 into 9.81, 1000 into 9.81. So this is for easy multiplication and division. So here only have minus 1.2 into 0.3. Okay. So just I am rewriting, minus 1.2 into 0.3 minus 0.7H is equal to minus of, that's all, H minus 0.3. Minus 1 into H now. So minus H minus 0.3. So here everywhere we have minus, we will better remove the minus here. So okay, so it will be like 0.3 into 1.2 plus 0.7H is equal to H plus 0.3. So rearrange this equation. So what will you get it? H is equal to 0.36 minus 0.3 divided by 0.3. Am I right? So this will be equal to 1 by 5 meters. So 1 by 5 meters means you convert that in terms of centimeters. How will you convert? H is equal to 1 by 5 into 100. So this is equal to 20 centimeter. So what is asked in your problem? They asked you to find out this pressure height. Okay, that is your height of your pressure. So it is given as 20 centimeter, or we can say what is it? It is a pressure head. So the pressure head we have found out here, it is 20 centimeter. Is it clear? So in this question, what is the difference they have given you is, they have given you the difference in the limbs, and here the unknown is H. So you have to find out what is the H, that is your pressure head, that is asked in your question. Okay. So we have to be very careful while we make the equation, that too very particularly for the inverted U tube manometer, we should not miss this minus sign. Is it clear, guys? So we will go for the one more problem now. Yes, guys. Now we are on the fourth problem. See, so far the problems what we have seen today, we were seeing along with the diagram because it is given in the question itself. But in this problem, the diagram is not given. It is our duty to draw it up. Okay. So from the diagram, first you have to read it out fully. An inverted U tube manometer. So definitely it is an inverted U tube manometer with two horizontal pipes A and B through which water is flowing. So we have two pipes, that is A and B, where water is flowing up. The vertical distance between the axis of this pipe is 30 centimeters. Okay, and when an oil of specific gravity 0.8 is used as a gauge fluid, the vertical heights of the water columns in the two limbs of the inverted manometer, very specifically they have given here, when measured from the respective center line of the pipes. Usually the height will be measured only from the center line of the pipes. Okay, they are found to be same and equal to 35 centimeter. Determine the difference of pressure between the pipes. So there is not the, the pressure is not equal. Okay, so here what I am having is, I am having an inverted U tube manometer and one more pipe I have here. So thus these two pipes are being connected with the help of a manometer. Am I right? So first we will try to draw the picture. So this is your inverted U tube manometer. So this is your pressure, this is a point A, that is your pressure at A, and this is your point B, which is your pressure at this point is B. So inverted manometer means automatically you will be drawing the XX. Now our problem is how to draw with this liquid and how to draw with the mercury level. So what they have given here is a clue. The vertical distance between the axis of the pipe is 30 centimeter. What does it mean? The vertical distance between the axis of the pipe from this to this. Okay, this is 30 centimeters. Though I didn't draw it proportionately, this dimension is 30 centimeters. Okay, otherwise what you can do it up, you can just add it a little down so that it will be exactly correct. So this is here B. So from the center to center only we will be measuring the distance, am I right? So the vertical distance between the axis of these two pipes is 30 centimeters. Okay, so that is one clue they have given. And other one is what they have given here is the oil of specific gravity 0.8. So this area is filled with the oil of specific gravity 0.8. Am I right? So as on now till datum line we are filling it up. Okay, and they have given you one more clue. What is that is? The vertical heights of the water columns in the two limbs of the inverted manometer. So that is in this limb as well as in this limb. They are found to be same and equal to 35 centimeters. That means till this. Am I right? Till this it is found to be same and equal. Am I right here? So this is your 35 centimeters. Clear? Is it clear? So what happens here till this will be like 35 centimeters means both the sides. So here it is 35 centimeters, it's okay. But here from the axis you have to go to 35. So this is already 30 centimeters. So 35 centimeters is somehow here. Am I right? So read it once again what is given here. the vertical heights of water columns in the two limbs of the inverted manometer when measured from the respective center lines of the pipes. So, respective center line of the pipe to that area will be datum. Okay, this is 35 centimeter. I do agree with that. From the respective center line of the pipe, here not with that of the datum line. Why? Because here is we have the mercury level. We know that there will be mercury level either at this side or at this side. But here there is no liquid. So this will be a mercury or oil. Clear? So this is how we have to understand the problem when we make it up. So this heights are, this is 35 centimeter and this is 35 centimeter and this is 30 centimeter. So what is this height? That is height of your mercury. The same. This is 30 centimeter. This is 35 centimeters. So total of 65 centimeters. So total height is 65 centimeter. Out of this 35 centimeter is gone means how much is this one? 30 centimeters. See, this is the way how we have to picturize the question. Then we have to find out what are the things given. Then we have to be able to find out what is asked. Okay. So here this one will be your H1. Am I right? And this will be your H2. So this detail is given extra. Why? Because it's to find out this details H. Okay. So on PA and PB are both will be filled up only with water. So here rho 1 is equal to 1000 and here rho 2 is equal to 1000. Please mention the unit then and there. So it is kg per meter cube. Okay. And here the specific gravity of the oil is given as 0.8. So what is the density of the oil? So density of the oil is equal to specific gravity into standard density of the standard fluid. So 0.8 into 1000. So it is 800 kg per meter cube. So rho 1 will be equal to rho 2 will be equal to 1000 kg per meter cube. H1 is equal to 35 centimeters. That is 35 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meters. H is equal to 30 centimeters. That is 30 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meters. H2 is 35 centimeters. That is 35 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meters. So once if you are able to picturize it, then we will be knowing what to be found out. Say they have asked you what is the pressure difference between the two pipes. It's very simple, PA minus PB or PB minus PA. So here since this pressure is very less compared to this pressure, why we are saying this pressure is very less? Because the mercury is being pushed to that side. Because of the higher pressure, the mercury is being pushed to the right limb. That means the pressure in A is greater or the pressure in the B is greater. So we have to find out what is this PB minus PA. Okay, so what is the pressure in the difference, we have to find it out here. So what we are going to do is we are going to find out that. So all the details we have marked in the diagram. So just I am going to find out what is the equation here. Is it clear? Okay. Now we are going to find out the pressure on the left limb. So what is the pressure on the left limb? Always this is the same way we have to do, but we have to think whether it is an inverted U-tube manometer or not. Other than that, everything is same. So this is PA minus this one. What is this one? Let it be rho 1G H1. Am I right? That's all here. Nothing is there. So PA is unknown. Let it be unknown. Minus rho 1 is here. Water here. So it is 1000 into 9.81 into H1 is 35 centimeters, 35 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meters. So let it be equation number 1. Okay, now pressure in the right limb. What is this actually pressure in the left limb and what is in the pressure in the right limb? That is a datum line. So let it be, this is C and let it this be D for your reference. So pressure in the left limb at C and pressure in the right limb at D. So why? Because we should be able to know that at datum line only this pressure is horizontal or it will be equal. Okay, it will be same. Other than that, at any other point that will not be equal to equal. So here what is the other case here? PB. So this is here pressure in the right limb and because of this fluid pressure minus rho 2 into G into H2 is 35 into 10 to the power minus 2. Okay, minus rho naught into G into H is 30 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meters. Okay, so I am just substituting the value. Pb minus rho 2 is always made of water only. So 1000 into 9.81 into 35 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Minus rho naught is how much? 0.8 na. So we got made it as 0.8 into 1000 into 9.81 into 30 into 10 to the power of minus 2. That is equation number 2. Now what we have to do is at C and D or at XX or at equilibrium, whatever may be the case, at XX determine pressure in the light flame, pressure at C will be equal to pressure at D. Okay, so just to highlight, pressure at C is equal to pressure at D. So equate this two equations, equation 1 and 2. So here what is that is PA minus 1000 into 9.81 into 35 into 10 to the power of minus 2 is equal to, since to have in the same line, I am rubbing out this diagram so that the equation will lies in the same line. So it is PB minus 1000 into 9.81 into 35 into 10 to the power of minus 2 minus 0.8 into 1000 into 9.81 into 30 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Okay, so once if we are formulating this equation, then it is very simple. Why? Because just it's a mere substitution, we are getting the answers. Okay, so here what happened here? This equation and this equation is same. Fully cross it out. It's very easy here. So what is that? PA is equal to PB. So what is that? Only that side we have minus 0.8 into 1000 into 9.81 into 30 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Okay, now you solve this, you bring it to this side, so this will become positive. So PB minus PA. You are bringing this to this side and this whole equation to this side, so it will become positive. So PB minus PA will be equal to, this is how much? 800 into 9.81 into 0.3. Am I right? So what is PB minus PA? So just we are going to solve this equation. So it is 2354.4 Newton per meter square. Is it clear, guys? So we have found out what is the pressure difference. So what is the difference in this problem we have seen? Unlike the other problems, here the figure diagram is not given. Okay. So first one is we have to understand the question, then we have to draw the diagram. Then what are the things that is given, what are the things that is asked, and what are the things we have to find out in the diagram with respect to the other readings, that we have to analyze it up. Then we have to find out those readings, and finally we have to find out what is the pressure intensity in the left limb and what is the pressure intensity on the right limb, and we are going to equate this pressure intensity because the point C and D are horizontal. Okay, so here at horizontal the pressures will be equal, so we are equating this setup and we are finding out the pressure difference PB minus PA. And remember that when we do whatever the problem, the unit is very important. Without unit the answer doesn't have any values. Okay, so please remember and place the appropriate units then and there. Clear, guys? So in next class we will be seeing with some other new topics. Thank you, guys.